and dolls. So I wanted to make a video today that's covering a couple of topics that I get asked all the time, and the kind of somewhat important issues. They both have been talked about a lot on YouTube, so I don't think that this video is highly original. And so if you can kind of guess from the title and look in the sidebar and see if it's not something you're interested in, then please don't leave me a comment telling me how unoriginal my video is, because I already said how it's been talked about before. But anyway, I get asked it a lot, so I figured I should just address it in a video rather than attempt to answer all those emails and messages individually, which I really humanly possibly can't do. So anyway, so the subjects are, for one, a lot of people ask me, how do you revive a fluid line or a paint pot? How can I bring them back to life? What do I do when they dry up? Etc., etc. And there's tons of videos on YouTube that will show you how to rehydrate or bring back to life your fluid line or paint pot. However, my suggestion is to always not do it. Here's why. If it has dried out, it's typically because you've had it a very, very long time. And if you've had it that long, it's probably not any good to put on your eye anymore anyway, and so you should probably toss it out. And or the thing I'm going to talk about in the next part of my video. However, if you were to revive it, you would be putting something like glycerin or Fix Plus or something like that in it to revive it. What that's going to do is it's going to let bacteria, not only from whatever it is that you're using, which could be completely sanitary. However, with liquid products, it's really hard to sanitize them. You know, liquids or creams, it's nearly impossible to actually sanitize them. And let's face it, just because of the way that these are used, you will, you know, let me grab a brush, you know, you dip the clean brush in, but you don't just dip it in once. You typically dip it in over and over and over to get your eyeliner on. Now, if you're a pro, you might be scooping out the product, but if you're a pro, you definitely should not be doing this, because then you're putting your clients at risk. When you use whatever, you know, glycerin or Fix Plus or whatever, to revive the product, you will be stirring it up. So you will be getting more air into the product, and thusly you will be getting more bacteria into the product. It's going to go bad. You're risking eye infection. This also goes for mascaras. If your mascara is getting dry, do not add water to it. Simply replace it. That's golden rule. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of comments, people saying, well, I've done it and I have had fine results. Okay, but you shouldn't do it. It's just basic sanitation. Okay, so my overall stance on it is just don't do it. But I just wanted to see if it would work, because I knew that my paint relief was dried up, and so I figured, you know, I'm just gonna see if it works. And I'm happy to report that it actually does not really work all that well. I added just a squirt, like a half a squirt of Fix Plus to my paint relief, mixed it up. It had a lovely creamy consistency that was really, really great. And I went ahead and test drove it yesterday, wore it underneath my makeup. And after about 3 or 4 hours, I was a greasy, oily, creasy mess. If you don't know what creasing is that oily line that you'll get, you know, right in the crease of your eye after a few hours, usually, you know, like halfway through the day. And so I had hot mess eyeshadow on last night, so that was fun. But I did it all for you guys. Had to at least see if it would work, and it really doesn't. Some of you are probably going to comment below that it does work. Yes, it could work in a pinch for one day, but as a long-term solution, I don't recommend doing it at all. So what's the alternative? If you are using MAC products, they actually have a program called Back to MAC. What you can do is you can take 6 empties, or, you know, this isn't necessarily completely clean and empty, but it's a product I'm never going to use. So you take them basically 6 things you don't want anymore, 6 empties, 6 whatever. You put them, you know, whatever, you gather them up. So I have my 6 empties. You take them to a MAC counter and you will get a free lipstick. Now, you can't get the Viva Glam lipsticks because every cent of the selling price of those goes to Viva Glam, the MAC AIDS fund, but any other lipstick you can get one for free. And or if you go to a MAC store, you can get a lipstick, you could get a lip gloss, you could get an eyeshadow, or you can get a dazzle glass. So you have lots and lots of options. I believe you can also get a luster glass or something like that. So you have options of getting something for free. So this is a fantastic way to get some free makeup. I know I personally would never buy a dazzle glass because it's way too much money for way too little product. But when I'm taking back my empties to MAC, I have no problem getting one of these for free. So I hope this was helpful for some of you, kind of understanding why you shouldn't try to revive your makeup. So if you want more information about the Back to MAC program, I will have a link in the sidebar that links to the MAC website. You can, direct all your questions at them because I don't work for MAC, I don't represent MAC, and so I really am not in a position to answer those questions, but I did want to give you the information that I had as a consumer. So anyway, I love you guys all, and thank you guys so much for watching my channel and subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I hope that this video didn't come off as too know-it-all or bossy or anything. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you later.